Saint Ignatius of Loyola, the 16th-century Spanish soldier turned saint and founder of the Jesuit order. He was born Inigo López de Onaz y Loyola in 1491 at the Loyola Castle in the Basque region of Spain. He was the youngest of 13 children in a minor noble family. As a youth, he served in court and military life, seeking glory, dancing, gambling, and romantic pursuits, typical of a chivalric courtier. In 1521, while defending Pamplona, Ignatius was struck by a cannonball that shattered his leg. During recovery, he read religious texts, experiencing a deep spiritual awakening that led him to reject his former life of secular ambitions. Saint Ignatius withdrew to a cave near Manresa, Spain, where he spent nearly a year in prayer, fasting, and reflection, laying the groundwork for his spiritual classic, the Spiritual Exercises. Saint Ignatius studied at the University of Paris, where around 1534 he and a small group including Francis Xavier and Peter Faber took vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience, forming the nascent Society of Jesus called the Jesuits. Pope Paul III formally approved the society in 1540, naming Ignatius its first superior general. He authored the constitutions and refined his spiritual exercises, published in 1548. Ignatius died on July 31, 1556, in Rome. He was canonized in 1622 and is celebrated annually on his feast day, July 31. His spirituality emphasizes discernment, finding God in all things, and making choices free of unhealthy attachments, principles central to modern Ignatian spirituality. The Jesuit motto, Ad Majorem Dei Gloriam, meaning for the greater glory of God, expresses his belief that even ordinary actions can serve God's glory when done with the right intention. Saint Ignatius's birthplace at Loyola, Spain, is now a prominent shrine with a Baroque basilica and museum honoring his life and legacy. Prayers of Saint Ignatius of Loyola. Lord, teach me to be generous. Teach me to serve you as you deserve. To give and not to count the cost. To fight and not to heed the wounds. To toil and not to seek for rest. To labor and not to ask for reward. Save that of knowing that I do your will. Amen.